Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Now, just before I skip ahead to the relevant bit, the bit where I ended the last episode, I have solved the problem I was having with being able to make the cloak sort of fold out, I guess, so that it's useful for sailing across long gaps. Anyway, just before I do that, I want to show you something that I assumed I won't be able to do, because I assumed that the bow and arrow is what you get as a treasure in this dungeon, and that it's what does this. But no, it is what I just did that does this. So I'm going to show that off in this room and in the next room as well, rather than having to go back for them, and then I will skip ahead to the appropriate part. If I can work out how to open those, they're in a rather awkward place, but I might be able to jump to the right place. I'm not sure. Excuse me if my throat doesn't sound good. Okay, you have to do this quickly. Fair enough. That unfortunately doesn't seem to work. Fair enough. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. There must be some other way to do it that I haven't thought of. That's okay. I will see you in a minute once I get to the correct section. Okay, this bit, it is very easy to get hit by that thing in the middle, so screw it, that'll do. Alright, this bit is kind of tricky as well. I have gone through all of this, but I didn't. The episode wasn't long enough. I went through this for about 10 minutes worth of footage, and then the other day, and then decided I wasn't in the mood, which is why I'm re-recording this episode. Trust me, you cannot believe how difficult that was. And you know what the worst part is? I'm probably going to have to go back to those rooms above here at some point. Okay, this looks tricky. First thing to do to know if you get near the keys is that they'll hurt you if they touch you, but otherwise they won't hurt you, so I don't know, you can try to avoid them, or you can hit them with your sword. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, as you can see, that's just turned, or you might have been able to see it, I'm not sure. Anyway, it turned into a normal piece. That's what happens when you touch the ones that are on fire. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to skip ahead until I've defeated these things or not. We'll see. Oh, that red blob thingy, I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called. Really, really wants to get you, doesn't it? But it's not going to, yet. In case you're wondering, yes, this room has some quite tricky enemies as well. You will get hurt here. Unless you're way, way better than I am. And to be honest, since the only thing that this device does is make a noise if there's something helpful in the room, which normally you can guess anyway, and if you don't guess through your exploring, you're going to accidentally come across the thing that will allow you to get the useful item in the room. I'm not really sure how useful the compass is. I don't know if it was worth it or not. Well, I would like to have more lives than this. And if you step on one of those cracks, you will die. Well, you lose a life. Dying here doesn't really work the same way it works in real life, obviously. There's a difference between losing one life and actually permanently dying. But before, when I recorded this episode for the first time, I got really stuck here because I didn't realise that you could shoot at those statues without a bow and arrow. But nope, I can get in here, and it's another one of these things, which can get complicated. And I might end up getting a bit lost because of that thing. Mind. Alright, obviously no point in going over there for the moment. Oh wait, there is. Okay. I don't trust the swerve plots here. I'm not going to be deliberately certain those scent seeds have proven to be useless. Pretty much. Perhaps it's just because I don't know what to do with them. I'm not going to search for these hidden rooms that have lots of rupees in them, assuming there are any in this specific dungeon or any of the other dungeons where I haven't found them. If I don't find them, well, I'm sorry, but strategy guides exist. I'm not just here to show you where everything is. To be honest, I'm mostly here for you to hear me droning on for ages, so... Okay. That was weird. I don't trust these, and yet I will do this. This is pretty stupid though. You can see that underneath them it's not the same type of floor tiles. So, surely that's just bad design. I mean, if it was black, I would assume, you know, that it was the shadow of the thing. but it's clearly not. So, okay, I've got a feeling this won't go well. But I suppose I'm gonna have to check. No, I don't think we can do anything with those for the moment. So for now, we'll see if we can jump over that thing there and see what we find. I mean, clearly, if you try opening the eyes and all of those statues, they go so quickly that it's clear that even with Pegasus shoes, you wouldn't be able to do it. There's obviously something else that you need to do. I don't like those fire keys much. Okay. I am not sure what to do here. Actually, I'm sure that I can't do anything here. So I was hoping for something more helpful than that. Never mind. Well, I wonder if I can get anywhere new using this thing, since I'm going from a different side. Nope. Aha! There we go. Oh, strategy guide said to not destroy any enemies until I've awakened that statue, which isn't going to make things easy for me, but you might need to destroy the statue as well, I'm not sure. I hope I'm doing the right thing here. I don't want to have to do whatever I did to the statue twice, and face all these enemies twice. I suspect it's just going to tell me to do what I just did, but okay, well, my watch doesn't make noise, so we're fine. I don't even have any clocks in my flat, so once again, so very helpful. Thank goodness we have these owl statues to give us cryptic, often useless information and interrupt us just before we get to Hyrule Field to give us incredibly long speeches. Alright, let's have a look at the map so we can see. That doesn't look that much like a sword, but this is called the Sword and Shield Dungeon because the top half looks like a shield and the bottom half looks like a sword. So there you go. I personally would have called it the vaguely circular. Who knows what that's supposed to be? Dungeon, but that's up to them, I guess. So maybe the silent watch it's referring to is the statue. The statue is indeed silent, so... Oh. It's an enemy that genuinely can't be killed. Okay. Well, I will just have to avoid them, won't I? I was really hoping that wouldn't happen, I have to say. Ah. Okay. I'm assuming I need to get this into a certain location. That's the best thing I can really assume. I mean, obviously, eventually it needs to end up in on that switch, but I don't know how. Time for the strategy guide again. Aha. Not an easy thing to maneuver. Never mind. Okay, I'm thinking that you need it somewhere like that, so that when you get over to the other side, you can push it from there. I don't know for sure, but that is my guess. Okay. Ah, right. That might make some other things a little easier. I will see you in a minute once I've gotten back to the room from which I should be able to launch the ball now. Aha! And now we can use this new hyper slingshot to get the eyes from all of those statues to open, but not in this episode. I've been recording this for long enough. I'll see you next time.